slip into my problem. Fucking with the LAD, Robbie, I'm in the problem. Broke ass nigga, I took your money from ya. Defying what I'm trying to take some way to show ya. When I'm at the beauty shop, bitches like to run their cock. Suck up, got my ass lover. Just suck them up, but don't get to the triggers on the robber. Just drink it, I'm real. Something to on your wife before you get me through my blood. I was in the front row, bitch. Know the fucking count, I call her, hey, my man, come take me. Your food smoking out, I'm on my way to Texas, then I got a bunch of weed. I'm on the 12 to 2 by 9, smoking 8 all the time. As soon as I made it there, the smoke and hit the nail. And I'm so fucked up off that shit as I'm blowing the smoke, I'm having some more of that dope. Season been busy, but I'm real niggas picking up the police can't play. Fucking killers, bitches, bitches, they don't know. this shit, quicker up my fucking gag. Blow a nigga ass off, bitch, that's just how I react. I'm a real nigga, all about my fucking kid. You busters with that animosity, yo, keep on shit. I ain't on this shit, quicker up my fucking gag. Blow a nigga ass off, bitch, that's just how I react. I'm a real nigga, all about my fucking kid. You busters with that animosity, yo, keep on shit. I'm from the phone with my phone, see I stay strapped. Never sleeping, see no empty niggas, see the map. I got that page 38 in that beat by clock. Deep in the bushes, see I'm scoping with that red dot. Ain't no fucking joke. Visit, I just visit on a visit on my visit. Hoes better recognize the block. Ain't no fucking joke. Pretty much got the two-block challenge going out and with the smoke. Ain't no fucking joke. Visit, I just visit on a visit on my visit. Hands grown in this bitch. Hoes gotta pay the cost. Full members taking over, blowing niggas' ass off. I ain't on that shit, quicker up my fucking gag. Blow a nigga ass off, bitch, that's just how I react. I'm a real nigga, all about my fucking kid. You busters with that animosity, yo, keep on shit. I ain't on that shit, quicker up my fucking gag. Blow a nigga ass off, bitch, that's just how I react. I'm a real nigga, all about my fucking kid. You busters with that animosity, yo, keep on shit. I'm from the phone with my phone, see I stay strapped. Never
Good morning, everybody. I hope we're all having a great one so far. Welcome to the Stocked Up live stream this Friday morning. Hope everyone's doing good out there. I know that the market's a little bit whack, though. The SPY was falling down in pre-market. If you go look at Tesla, boy, oh boy, it is down quite a bit, getting the woodshed this morning. Sorry, guys. This weather's getting to me out here. It keeps going from like 80 to 30, 80 to 30 degrees. And I'm like, what the hell? Stop. Hope everyone's having a good end of the week, though. Hopefully people weren't swinging calls overnight. You might not be too happy, but depending on what we're looking at. I know Apple was brutal yesterday. A lot of people were looking at them to the downside. I'm still watching for continuations here today. I think there could be some pretty good price action coming in with good old Apple. We gotta love them, right? Hey, Young, thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. If you guys are new here, smash that subscribe button. Let's go. Hey, Yaxel, I saw your comment on the video last night. What's up, man? Yeah, dude, trust me, we're with you on that comment. We are with you, Yaxel. It's just, whenever we do that, the algo does not like us. So, there's something weird about it, Yaxel. I don't know, but trust me, we wish it was different too. That's funny. That one always gets me thinking. Kevin says, good morning, Tom. Hey, what's up? Good morning. Tesla only what? Best for bears? Yeah, probably. TSLA really sold off this morning. Now, it is starting to come back a little bit at open. Nothing too crazy yet, but we are seeing a slight pop back up. What's up, Veery, Louie, Luke, Mason, Justin, Zach? Appreciate you guys. Thought I wasn't live. You were behind. Oh, man. Maybe you just buffered for a second or something. That's usually what happens. Starts buffering. That probably happens to people a lot now that I think about it. Man, Boeing coming back pretty well today, up to 191.40. That's pretty awesome to use. There's a nice little resistance there today. Here we go, though, guys. Decent price action this far. Obviously, the watch list is first thing we always look at. FedEx had their earnings yesterday. DWAC moving higher. No way. JWAC. Man, JWAC's up 3%, but it barely moved. It's a volatile stock. The average percent rise for this stock is 3.9%. That's a huge number. It's almost the average day that this stock goes up is 4%. That's pretty crazy. That is really crazy. Yeah, Yaxel, trust me, man. We already know. We've tried. There's nothing you can do, my guy. So it's just what it is. It's the algo's the algo. I don't know why. Trust me. We don't know why either. We've tried a ton of shit like that, Yaxel. The views will get cut by like 70%. No, not kidding either. CCJ up to 43.20 today. Nice little run there. How's CGC? The marijuana stocks. I know everyone's been liking those lately. It's actually looking pretty good. Almost breaking the high of yesterday. CGC. Yeah, it's very annoying, man. We're the same. We have the same mindset. It's just, it's so dumb. Jane says, help us trade. I am lazy. Man, Jane, let's look at that SM bot once it starts firing off. That's what I'm going to be doing, and then just looking for straight up momentum here. I really like PayPal going into today. I think that's a pretty good opportunity. Same thing with Square, but Square is not breaking out yet anyways. Yeah, Mike, I have been averaging it on Planet 13, PLNH. It's just a little bit here and there, though. I only got a couple grand in this stock. It's not like, you know, you should be going wild on Planet 13. But a little can go a long way on this one. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Appreciate you. Appreciate you trying to help. Apple starting early. Let's see. AAPL. Oh, wow. It is starting early. Oh, shit. Look at Apple puts, guys. It's starting to break that low. I could see a drop down to 170 even. Or pretty close to it. Maybe like another 50-cent drop. I could see this one continuing. With all the negative news, I mean, yeah, looking for Apple puts is an awesome thing here. Let's go over to the book map because we were looking at 170 last night. It's still big today. 234,000 shares are stacked up. Goog is the first call out on the SM bot today. Goog calls, actually. Goog is on fire. What the? You could do Google too with the L. I didn't realize Google was so good this morning. Wow. That's quite the move there. Maybe I gotta go see some news on them, because that's pretty crazy right here. I don't know. I'm not seeing too much. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much here, unless it's something with they're doing better because of the Apple news or something. I don't know. They are kind of competitors to them. Yeah, Apple puts with some good momentum here, I think is the way to go. Down to 170 would be the target. Maybe 170.25 even. You just gotta get in on that Momo, though. Those banks were popping off yesterday. Gotta check back in on them. Citigroup, JP Morgan, Bank of America. They're actually looking pretty good again today. Citigroup does not look too bad up here at the high. Look at the banks on the daily. I mean, it's pretty insane. Let's go to the weekly on Citigroup. It's not all-time highs, but recent highs are definitely coming into play. FedEx had some good earnings last night. They are all over the place today. They fell back. They're coming back up now. I know that's been a pretty interesting one. It's too bad Square isn't breaking out above like 84.25 or 84.50 in a bigger way here today. That was one of my watchers. I was really hoping that this one would get some better price action so that we could get a nice play or two going. Lefty sold Neo puts $7 for September. They're getting nervous. Yeah, Neo's been a tough stock over the past few months for sure. For certain it has. It's been really brutal. There's been a few big money plays that were on Neo and they got crushed pretty hard. Some of them still have a, a little bit of time, but got to really see a good comeback here over the next couple months or else Neo's crushed. Any thoughts on Reddit, RDDT? I don't really like playing stocks too much right around their IPOs. Usually you see some pretty crazy movement around there. It's very difficult to also give the company like a good valuation because they just came on the market. I heard that they were trading, you know, at an 8 on the price to sales, so doesn't sound too bad for a company like this. I think Meta, or no, do I have it wrong? I think it's actually in here. In this article, they should say it. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so Reddit's trading at a price to sales ratio of 8. Meta is trading at 9.7. Pinterest is 7.5. His Snap is 3.9. So sounds fairly normal. Maybe a little bit high though. It's definitely one of those IPOs that is very interesting, but at the same time, it's kind of difficult given that IPOs are just so crazy, right? Like, I get it that it has a lot of interest, but I would probably try to just stick to what we know, right? Better price action on better stocks, like Apple to the downside today, which has been continuing to do well, almost hitting 170 here, so where's those scalpers at that scalped this down today? Somebody had to. That drop down to 170 was fire. Gonna look at that on Bookmap. Maybe it'll actually end up breaking down below 170 in a major way. That'd be pretty huge. I see Boeing on the SM bot for calls right now, going crazy. Wow, it really is too. It's having a nice recovery. Boeing's been whack lately, but here they go back up. Maybe they'll like retest $200 here. Resistance today, literally right around where we're at 193. Yeah, I wouldn't add at 170, Jane. You know, we'll probably see a slight bounce back up considering how good that level has been. I would say we'll probably see a slight bounce back. So be a little careful of that. But once 170 breaks, I think you could add. If it breaks. And I think it could today, too. There's a lot of downside pressure on this stock. There's not really anything overhead, though. But see these big volume dots right here coming in? Like 37,000 right there at the moment. Like, these are guys that are, like, having huge sell orders out there that they just do, like, at market orders. Nothing was really stacked up waiting. It just came in at the market price. Maybe we'll get a good push down through. Probably take a little bit of chop at least, though. CGC's pumping. What? No, I actually didn't see the Kentucky game. I think they lost, though, right? I didn't watch it, though. That was a bracket buster. I did get one or two weird ones, though, on my bracket. Like, I picked a couple upsets, and they did actually happen right, but I didn't pick that one. I should have, though. I wanted to. I think I was actually talking about that yesterday on the stream. CGC's getting high. I love it, Zach. That's hilarious. Getting high on the MJ stocks. Look at that.
All right, all right, all right.
Got Matthew coming back. Tesla puts are all over the bot now, too. Tesla puts could get interesting today, considering that big drop they had. Poor Tesla. They are pretty overextended already, though, to the downside, so. I'm betting 165 is real big on the book map, too. Oh, yeah. Yep, 166 and 165. Both are pretty major levels here. Want to check my view on Pinterest, P-I-N-S, 100%. I'm in short and in the green, but holding out for a small drop. What do I think? Pinterest. Let's go look at the daily. So I think you're in a good spot. My only concern is right now is it's right on support. So it could end up bouncing up. We're actually seeing a lot of stocks lately that have been forming gaps like this. A lot of these stocks are starting to recover and come back to the upside off this recent dip. So Pinterest is one that I am worried about for that, is as a dip buying candidate, especially if the market keeps making highs. I mean, I'm almost looking at this one as like a dip buying opportunity rather than a shorting opportunity at the moment. But if you're in the green, you do have some room to work. But just being real here, I think that this one is looking kind of like a little dip buy type of play right now. Especially short term. I do like that little resistance here, though. That's cool to see it rejecting there yesterday. I probably wouldn't cut till it breaks back above 35, though. We'll keep holding that. Yeah, it really has been riding support. Yeah, that's funny. Oakland beat them. That had me laughing. Oh, it's Oakland, Michigan. What? Let me see if I can get my bracket up here. I'm ranked 2.8 million in the world. I have 89.2% correct. That's cool. What are some weird ones I won on? I picked NC State to beat Texas Tech. That was a good one for me. I picked Oregon to also beat South Carolina. So that one helped. Yeah, I had a few good ones yesterday. I should have picked Michigan State over Mississippi, though. I had a couple weird ones, but NC State's been on fire. Wow. I guess I picked a good one there. Siri, what conference is Oakland in? She'll probably pop up. Oh, no, she didn't. Wow. All right, go back to CGC. The MJ stock up another 16% on its run this morning. Woo. Gotta love the MJ stocks right now. Mike's been talking about these almost every night. Get a little screenshot going here. That's a major level though at 170 on Apple. I mean, I can't even get over it. And we're still seeing it recover up off of that slightly, so got pretty close. Then a few cents. Decent opportunity though from the breakdown to the low. Not bad. Wow, Mason, that would have been nuts if that guy would have got that. Gold is popping. Do you mean ticker symbol GOLD or just gold in general? Wow, it is good to see gold going up, though. Let's see GLD. Yeah, they're starting to recover up. Someone's looking for a book map on NVIDIA. Holy shit, this one has a lot of shit. My God. I gotta take Mara off of here. Add 2 cents to the book map fees. I gotta start charging. I know, man. That was funny. $3 per book map, guys. AMC call. Yeah, they're kind of moving the same though, Jason, for real. Like GLD's recovering up towards its low point of yesterday, I guess, or you know, up to resistance. Same thing with gold. Kind of the same thing, recovering up. The charts look pretty similar today. Barrick Gold. Yeah, there is, Jason. If you're on TradingView, it'll bring up the gold CFDs, which trade all night long, so they look weird. I've made that mistake a few times as well. SPY's sitting here around the 521 support. Not really having too much price action this far. Little drop to the downside, started coming back, but nothing overly crazy yet. Going back to the SM bot though, that's really what we want to look at. Ooh, AMD was on there for puts. It was. It quit calling it out, and I see why. It started recovering back slightly, but Apple really is recovering up off 170, though. That support really held up. Kickstart. You didn't close out of Apple, Jane, at the bottom? Target 170. Hop out. Go over to QQQ. Oh, Google did it. Disney puts, Jason said. DIS. Disney is kind of brutal today, isn't it? Man, puts might be the way with Disney today. I prefer Disney goes up, but Got to look at the market objectively day by day. DraftKings still looking fire. Almost hit 49. Let's go, DraftKings. Gotta love the stock running up like this. Go out to the daily. It looks amazing on the daily. Let's go, DraftKings. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's really fire here. Yeah, Google's been pretty good today. What price level would I start averaging in on Apple for shares for the long term? I mean, that's really tough right now. Apple's having a lot of issues. I'm going to be watching that 164, 165 support short term. I think somewhere down around like the 160 range or less on Apple for me. Apple's dominance might start getting questioned here. They're having a lot of problems, it seems like. Whether it's China sales or it's the antitrust. Brutal. Somebody wants SMCI now on the book map. Sniper never tags me, though. I also called Apple because it broke tendency, but then the DOJ came in. Yeah, no problem, Mike. It's hard to give a good level on Apple to really get in at because there's just so much bearishness in the short term. I think rather than looking at price levels, we should look at sentiment. I think that's what'll be really important. Like, we go back to Disney on its daily chart, and we look at sentiment. You know, it was dropping. People were like, you know, should I buy Disney here? It's like, probably not. You know, it's a little bit high. Sentiment's not really good yet. You know, it's falling off. Sentiment getting worse and worse, you know, and then now sentiment's starting to creep back, you know, good a little bit. We're getting some more green sentiment coming in, getting some better price action off support. It's going to be a long road to recovery, but I'm not saying Apple's going to pull a Disney, but just keep in mind that these downtrends can last for quite a while. You know, it's not like something that is going to happen within like a month that's going to go running all the way back to 200. I'd be pretty surprised with all the negativity. Someone said Powell's speaking today. Is this real? I'm going to the calendar on the Federal Reserve. Yeah, I don't think Powell's speaking today. I don't know what that guy was saying. Maybe he heard something weird somewhere or something.
Let's get this fucking bread, boys.
I don't think he is, because I have the Federal Reserve calendar up and nothing's on there besides a discussion with Michael S. Barr. But besides that, there's nothing crazy on there. Switching over to the QQQ a little bit. Let's see how the NASDAQ looks today. Very choppy since open. Kind of like SPY, nothing too crazy. He is speaking today? Jason said he saw that Bloomberg, DraftKings was in talks to sell the company. Oh, I don't know, Jason. I have no idea. About that. What? Is he actually speaking today? No way. I guess I'm gonna pull it up. Here it is. I guess we'll see whenever he does talk. I'll try to make sure I pull it up once he actually gets on there. He actually already did talk a little bit. About an hour ago. Weird. I guess it kind of flew under the radar because it was just called Fed Listens. We'll see what they talk about. If he moves the market a little bit. I doubt it, though. Usually at these events, it's pretty tight-lipped, I guess we'll say. Go look at Boeing really fast. Running up to like 193, not too bad. Go to QQQ here. Surge is going nuts right now. Oh, alcohol. I see. Jason, I see what you're saying there. Yeah. Looks like DraftKings is going to be buying another company. They're not going to sell, I don't think. That's not... Yeah. DraftKings is looking to buy that one. Okay. Yeah, DraftKings been buying a lot of little companies and stuff. Cool. They could buy Rush Street Interactive. I've never even heard of Rush Street, to be real with you. Yeah, Bobby, they're not going to sell, man. Don't worry. They're more of buying other people up.
Today
Jerome.
about the healthcare industry and where we are post-COVID. As you know, or may not know, there are currently approximately 4.5 million registered nurses that are currently practicing within the United States, making that segment the largest segment of the healthcare team. Prior to COVID, we were already experiencing a significant nursing shortage. Part of that was because of people such as myself, baby boomers, reaching retirement.
Yeah, we're just going to cover the market today. I don't think that event's going to be anything, guys, so don't worry about that too much. I don't think that we're going to see any crazy movement coming out of Powell speaking today. Maybe even more out of Barr speaking, actually. Yeah, Surge is going nuts. Got a lot of crazy movement out there. Got Lulu. That's a fun one. Man, that stock's been crushed today. Apple's still moving on support down there around 170, still holding well. Not bad, though. Definitely want to see a break under that today for more bearishness. Yeah, Goog is on a heater, man. I don't know what's up with Goog right now, but it is on a heater. Resistance is definitely coming up soon, like 152. It definitely is getting close, though. Jane has a Nike put. Wow, Nike ended up down in the red. They were chopping around, moving up the last time I saw them. Wow, they ended up deep in the red. I didn't check back in on them. Not my favorite stock out there, but wow, pretty good move back. Yeah, let's see a good continuation, Jane. Come on now, Nike. Down a ton right now. Palantir starting to sell off a little bit still. Not my favorite. Let me delete Coinbase off of here. Add Goog on. Someone's looking for some Goog. I always have that story in college. My economics professor always said, I'm gonna go Goog it. It was always hilarious. There's like nothing underneath for Goog right now. Very minimal buyers underneath. MU selling off after earnings. Really? They were doing so well at first. Yeah, they are. Trying to break support there. Man, not good for MU. Not good, not good. All right, pretty insane movement out there. Up to 193. Pretty brutal. I've heard I'm gonna Google it a few times. I'm gonna goggle it. That's funny. Let's go look at Nike again. NKE. Yeah, SM called it a couple times. Man, Google and Goog is all over it. AMD puts at the moment too. I don't know. AMD puts are looking a little better to me. Yeah, Nike's pretty damn low. 8% on the downside right now. Pretty big move. I like AMD at 175 here. Seems like a lot of these stocks are starting to come back up slightly on the day. SPY still doing nothing. Look at Microsoft just chopping around. I hate days where it's just a bunch of chop. Nvidia calls are on the bot though. Whoa. Nvidia is really turning on the jets today. Almost up to 930 right now. Zoom out on the hourly, it looks even better. Wow. Great uptrend by Nvidia. That's pretty fire. I should have just Nvidia and chilled. Jane. That's pretty hilarious. Sorry, guys. I'm helping somebody out in the background a little bit, too. Somebody had a couple issues. Gotta help them out, but... just helping somebody real quick. Let's actually bring up the 4-chart setup. We're seeing a lot of weird movement. Tesla's actually coming back after that terrible morning. Jane, that was a funny one. Hey, what's up, Xbox? Thanks for joining up here today. I want to sell off my Apple shares and replace them with Goog stocks. Any idea on the right time to do it? Probably now if you really like it. Goog is pretty high though, so it's tough to say, but with the way that the market's been breaking out, who knows? The best thing to do is to just make the switch and then just keep averaging in as they dip. That's really, I would say, the best way to go. Good thing Warren Buffett's getting old, because I know Berkshire holds a ton of Apple. Let's go see how Berk's doing. I bet they're doing pretty bad short term. Oh no, they're not. Okay. I just figured holding like, 50% of your portfolio in Apple would have you down a little bit, but they've been doing pretty well. Guess the rest makes up for it, huh? You know that they do things right over there at Berkshire. My phone died again. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, my phone actually, I woke up this morning and it was on like 1%. It didn't charge like 1 bit overnight. Kind of had me sad. I wonder if Warren's going to buy more Apple. I would be too. I saw that they actually sold a little bit of Apple, but not like a ton, obviously. My View says, my big thing with Apple is they stopped innovating. I actually agree. I agree. They did quit innovating. All the iPhones pretty much are the same. There's very little innovation between them. I think that the watches have been having some cool stuff come out, but then, of course, then they get in trouble. What about the headset? That is innovation. It is, Jane, but the headsets just aren't like super mainstream yet. But that is actually some pretty good innovation. I'll give them that one. That is pretty cool. A lot of the stuff with those headsets are pretty awesome too, in my opinion. I know they get a lot of hate for the price, but I agree. That is good innovation. And they have been making new chips for their laptops and stuff too, so it just seems like the design on items just is lacking, I guess. I guess that's kind of where they're lacking there. They're focusing on things that we don't see, like the chips inside the items. The only person I've heard hating on the price is Mason Nichols. Oh, don't worry, man. Everyone's on the stream. I've seen a lot of people talking about it. Kevin, it's 3,500. Opinions on Weemi puts. I've never heard of this one. WIMI. Weemi hologram cloud. What in the... I can't suggest puts on this one. It's too low priced of a stock, Jacob. I'm not even sure that they have options. Maybe they do. We'll see. Let me check. Oh, they do. Okay, that makes sense why you asked, but... yeah, there's no volume on them either. I wouldn't trade those puts. There's literally one volume on the one strike put today. Like, wow, that is very underwhelming on the options chain there. The open interest is like 400, so I guess you could be okay. But, yeah, I would not touch this one. Wow, that is gonna be wild. Man, the IV is like 200%. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with that one. Too low. Go back out to the SPY. Still just chopping around today. What a nice end of the week. It's doing nothing. Don't we love it? You get nothing.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
One of my favorite new buttons that we added. You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir. That's what the spy says today. Oh, let's chop. Let me bring up NVIDIA. Someone's looking for the book map again. I really should start charging for the book map, shouldn't I? Man, a lot of these stocks are looking pretty strong today, like NVIDIA. It's been one hell of a run this morning, but then we switched to others like Tesla, and it's brutal. Although they are coming back, but that pre-market rundown on Tesla was pretty rough. Hey, Jalen, thank you for subscribing as well. Appreciate that. You should have a contest. Winner picks the next soundbite. XPEV is down. Whoa, XPEV is really down. Damn, XPEV. Why'd you do this to us this week? Wow. It reminds me of Neo. These China EV companies suck. Let's find BYDDF here. BYD. Yeah, even that one's not the best, but at least it's not at lows. I mean, oof, those other ones are brutal. I can't blame them just being China EVs, though, because Rivian sucks. Lucid also sucks. It's like, even a lot of the more popular EV companies are getting crushed, too. And I'm not saying that XPEV's not popular, but just they don't have the popularity of like Lucid or Rivian, in my opinion. You'll get nothing and like it. I wonder if that one's on there. Hang on. Oh, it's not on there. Oh, it's not on here. That'll have to be a custom added one. There's one Caddyshack one on here that says, I don't know, but I don't know that quote. Someone in Discord said, you know it's a recession when people stop buying Lulu leggings. Whenever women stop buying the leggings. The $100 pair of leggings, yes. Man, I'm not a big Lulu fan, to be honest. Not their store, anyways. Way too expensive. And trust me, I like expensive shit, but... Oh, wow. Look at these pictures Lulu's bringing up here for us. Like, look at this. This cheap-ass short-sleeve shirt costs $70. You gotta be kidding me right now. $70 for this little shirt? There's no way. No way, Jose. I don't care what it's made of. I don't care. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to buy some Nike dry fit shirts. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Let's drop some dry fit on Amazon real quick. Yeah, here we go. $25 for a nice workout shirt. Yeah. And you're still getting Nike at least. Like, I don't get that, guys. That's nuts. Maybe I'm just too frugal for it, but I don't know. I'm not a big clothes person either. I don't really give a shit about the clothes. I dress like Adam Sandler. I dress like I'm still playing baseball sometimes. Whoever invented women's leggings is my hero. Oh. I mean, can't lie though, those Lulu leggings are expensive. Hey, no problem, young at any age. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining up. Costco brand. Huh. I'll have to try that. Zax goes, I'd rather buy options than buy clothes. Yeah. Or long-term shares or something. Let's say you went with the Nike shirts and you bought 10 shirts. And it's a $75 difference. Or let's just say a $50 difference. That's going to be $500. Could be buying up some DraftKings with that. Or adding to it or something. Man, Lulu, that is 17% though. That's quite a drop now. It's getting really insane. Look at the gap on the daily. Now, they've had their histories of gapping, but usually it's to the upside. You know, Mason, I think that that's a real statement right there. It's just hard for traders to pay for a lot of stuff because we all know. Hybrid. Look at that. SPY does look like it's kind of in that sliding off mode today, guys. You know, whoever's been here for a couple months knows about sliding off. I cannot fucking talk today.
Today, Junior?
Can't get it done. All right, looking at the 521 support here on SPY. But it does look like it's sliding off very, very well. Very well. IMO. Bobby. I bought one share of Apple, one of Tesla for the long term. Nice, Mike. What's the difference between hybrid and SM bot? Those ones have pretty big differences, Jane. SM bot is more like a screener. Hybrid bot calls out one specific play with the actual strike, with the actual price to buy in. You know, it gives more direct instructions. SM bot is more of a screener where you got to go through the stocks. Like right now it has Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan puts. You know, you're going to plot the banks. You're going to say, hey, they're at support right now. Maybe I shouldn't short them till they break this 408.75 bottom. But if they do, then yeah, I'll look for that continuation on that momentum. Or SM bot was calling out, let's say like, let's just say randomly like AMD earlier, right? Calling out AMD. AMD's reaching support. It's good. It's calling out AMD, telling us it has momentum, but should we play AMD yet? Maybe not, right? Whereas the hybrid's more direct. It's meant to be more of like a play you just get into. And of course, read what Mike said too. Like he said, 521.20 is a big support, so getting under that would be pretty big in the short term, he said. So that's what you should look for. A break below there. Yeah, no problem, Jane. $50 on DraftKings would be crazy. I'll take it. Me too, man. Get us up to 50. If it gets up to like 52, I'm going to be up like 100%. So that'll be sick on those shares. What's Sniper? Sniper's pretty much the same thing as Hybrid Bot, DJ. Same exact type of concept. You know, it'll call out an exact play. Just keep in mind that all the bots have different algos attached to them. So Surge Bot is the best one, the new one. Gives more plays throughout the day, more focused on momentum, quicker in and out setups. You know, we see Sniper Bot. That's a more direct algo. You know, it's giving you one play, exactly what to buy in at. It'll generally only have one per day or none per day because it's so careful with it. Hybrid Bot's the same way, kind of careful, but it's just a different algo and a different process in the back end as of what determines the call out. You know, that's really, the coding is a big difference on those. They're making individual call outs, but the code is way different. Sometimes the code works together. Like, you know, Sniper might use aspects of SM Bot to help it call things out, for example. You know, they might be intertwined in some ways, but there's not any anything too crazy with them. Yeah, no problem, DJ. I sometimes use SM Bot to exit, Sean said. If you're in something that's getting called out 8 times, then it disappears. It's probably time to get out. Yeah, exactly. Yep. It'll call things out like AMD this morning. AMD puts all morning as it was starting to run down, and then quick calling it out on that little uptrend again, and probably a good time to take profits. I agree with that, Sean. Can be a good way to go. Can I parlay DraftKings with CGC? I guess if you're going to do a parlay, you should... I don't know. A crazy parlay on these stocks are probably just far OTM calls. That'd be cool, though. Dwack dumping after the merger approval. What? Oh, it really is. Damn. Yep. The approval happened and it's starting to dump off a little bit. Let's see how that volatility goes. Looks pretty volatile so far. Dwack. Pretty fun stock out there. DWAC. Looks like it will fall all day. It might. I'm definitely watching this slight uptrend it had here, though, just in case it starts coming back. But I'd say if it breaks that low of day, you could maybe hop into that one. But Dwack's wild. I don't know if I want to even trade it. To the downside, that is. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to throw up my watch list real fast, or my 4-chart setup. Got to run and grab another water. I've never drank a water that fast during the stream. Be right back. I'm drinking a weird one on you guys this morning. Going with a Prime. The one that tastes like a bomb pop. It's called Ice Pop flavor. Dwack is Trump's ATM machine. Don't short it. That's funny. Why is that with Dwack? Yeah, so Bobby, Dwack is Truth Social, which is essentially Trump's social media platform. That's what it's known as, so that's why it has the volatility like this. Ew, Prime, Andrew said. Yeah, you know, I never drink Prime, ever. But I saw that they had this flavor, and I saw people having it, and I wanted to try it. It's pretty good, I'll say. It tastes, it's a little thick or something, though. Yeah. There's something like, I don't know. It does have a little bit of a weird flavor, but I do like the aftertaste with the ice pop. Prime is so overhyped. I always thought it was overpriced, but I got an 8-pack for like $10. I was like, hell, this is way cheaper than Gatorade. Hell yeah, I'll do that. Could you imagine? I'll take Oakland for the win plus Apple for a 3.9% drop. Wow, what if they actually came up with that? Like, you could do a parlay on the market. Like, bet on the market on DraftKings. How would they do that? I feel like you could do that without... There might be some type of weird laws, but... I mean, what's stopping them from creating a line that says Apple will be at this price by this date? I mean, what's stopping them from that? I kind of think that's very interesting, actually. It kind of reminds me of binary options or something. Low key, it sounds like binary options. $1, really? I didn't know that. I'll have to go check out Dollar Tree, it sounds like, CM. Man, I live around St. Louis, Missouri, and I live a little bit south of there, and the county that I live in is known for, like, meth and stuff like that. Whenever I go to, like, the store, specifically ones like Dollar Tree, man, you see some characters in there. Oh, boy. Whew. I gotta pack the Glock to go to Dollar Tree. Do you see Palantir going downward for the next month or so? Not really. Let me go back to the daily. It could. This resistance is definitely crucial here. Around 25, 50. It's the same in New England. Okay. That's funny. I don't really... I'm like neutral on Palantir right now. It's kind of like right between the range. You know, there's a little bit of like a range it's been in lately. It's right between there. We're seeing a few other stocks like DraftKings, you know, continue to move up with decent news on these, you know, these recent runs, which is good. But I don't know, Palantir is a little bit lacking here lately. I'll say this, if we get back under 22.85, then I'll definitely start to become more bearish on this one. And I'll look for the gap to fill down to like 18 or 18.50. I can see that. Jeff, check off topic. Whoa, you can actually bet? Wow, you can do that. No way. Mason, that's pretty crazy. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that they actually had that stuff. You can literally bet on Tesla's share price being a certain price on betonline.ag. Wow. I gotta go check out my bookie, man. Get back to SPY, though. See what's moving. Oh, yeah, SPY starting to dip down again. All right, SPY, let's start selling off. Wow, Bitcoin stuff, too. That's very interesting. DJ said, get off there. They're horrible. Man, it's illegal in my state, man. That's the only one I can use. They let me do wire transfers and stuff pretty easily. And I found the odds aren't too bad. Sometimes I've seen them actually beat DraftKings odds, but most of the time they're not. DJ knows it. You can bet what state will ban. Oh man, the good old P Hub, huh? Man, SPY, new low of day here. Let's go. Let's go, SPY puts. Hell yeah. Who's liking that hybrid play? Tom raised his hand here. Hell yeah. Man, that's a lot of weird bets out there, Mason. Yeah, 2285 Xbox. For Palantir. If it gets back under there, I could see a bigger sell-off ensuing on the daily. It's just tough. Right now, a lot of stocks are at highs or making new highs, and Palantir's chopping. I could see Palantir continuing up, so I want to see that level break first, because there's just been a lot of bullishness lately. I just set an alert for Palantir. Nice. Yeah, nice, Xbox. Very good. There goes the SPY. Still moving down. Let's go. Mason says, Palantir still a good long-term buy. I still love it for the long term, but right now for shares, it's slightly high. I would say you should have been buying it up over the past year. Definitely. Rather than now. I'm not hopping it up here, so I'm not going to tell anybody else to. I see it as a little bit overextended. Even if it continues, that doesn't mean it's not overextended, though. Like, it could still go up and be overextended. But is it the smartest to buy when it's overextended? Probably not. That way you don't get stuck in it for a long time, potentially. But if you really love the company, I mean, it never hurts to average in. if you really believe in them. Yeah, it's pretty high when you zoom out. Up a few 100% over the past couple years. Is DraftKings a buy now? That one I think has a little bit more potential, but again, it's so high. I would not be getting in up here, personally. I'm actually starting to sell a little bit, trimming as it goes up. So I wouldn't be buying here. I'm actually a seller. Locking in some gains as it starts to run. I'm waiting on the next big dip to start to buy more shares, though. It's good to see him doing well, though. This was supposed to be one of the better years for them profitability-wise, and it looks like so far it's been having great movement off the stock. Still in Lulu puts. I'll be real with you. I'm not a trader on Lulu today. A little too crazy for me. Not touching it, but if you're into puts, I'd probably look to take profits sooner, or at least lock in some gains around 390. Lulu is a little bit too nuts for me, though, today. I like the hybrid play today. That's my favorite one. The SPY slides off. That's one reason why I'm going to force myself to look strictly at contracts that are a minimum 2 to 3 weeks out. Nice, Xbox. That's good. What levels you looking at on SPY going? Yeah, Xbox is asking too. I really like this 518 support here. I could see this being retested for sure over the next few days. 518. If not even today, if we get a good enough sell-off coming in. And that would put us like right around the midpoint of yesterday or the midpoint of Wednesday. So it's not like it would be that big of a sell-off either. It'd just be giving back a little bit of the gain. So I'm looking at 518, but I am a little worried about 520 as well. 520 will probably have some consolidation around it. But there's not too much underneath. This 520 $520.65 is also pretty big right here. Couple little bounces here on Wednesday, but we're kind of grasping at straws, looking for that to hold up as support. Very minor area. CGC still going? 26% today. Holy shit. Yeah, these MJ stocks are really wild. Oof, how's MSOS? Not near as good. PLNH, not very good either. At least Tilray's up. Nice, Tilray. Look at that daily chart. Very good off the support, too. Right as it looked like it was about to make new lows. Bam, right back up. What a move. Thank you, Kamala Harris. Micron dumping. No, not MU. Yeah. Definitely continuing down. We talked about this one a little bit at the beginning of the stream. Had that good earnings move, but coming down hard now. Ah, the Prime. It's pretty good, the Prime. This one. I like it quite a bit. Costco might pull back for a little bit. They are wild. Yeah, Costco might actually have some fairly significant... I'm pretty bearish based off this setup. I could see it going lower. It almost looks like there's a wedge going on here. Oh yeah, look at that trend line. Look at that trend line right there. If this trend starts to break and it falls under this, I could see it going back down quite a bit more. And with how much Costco's up, I could just see it falling. I could see it falling a little bit. I don't like that daily setup at all. The candles are just not looking the best to me. Especially if it breaks this trend. Hold on one sec. What's going on? Microsoft looking primed for another dump. Let's see. There goes my phone. Yeah, it is primed for a dump. I like this. Right below support. Yeah, this is actually pretty decent today. Yeah, this is looking fire. I like this one, Zach. I could see this one dumping a little bit more. Kind of like the SPY. It's a similar setup. They're kind of selling off a little bit. Sliding down, I like to say. Yeah, I could see Microsoft going lower on the day. Even if it pops back up slightly, I could still see it going lower. Have your eyes on puts, guys. If this little low breaks here. Or like, let's say it comes back up to retest resistance. As it retests right here, that could be a good entry point. That could be awesome, actually. Oh, Jason bought the wrong date. Damn. Sean has a small amount of UVXY 650 calls for a hedge. Up a little. Would you hold something like that if you expect 518 retest in a few days? Or would you go further out on the EXP? UVXY 324. Do you mean 329? Sean? $329, right? But overall, I do like it right here. Hang on one sec. Getting something done in the background real fast. All right, let's get back into it. Still looking good on SPY, though. Good breakdowns coming into play. All right, Microsoft's literally right about to hit that resistance, guys. If you're looking to short this right now, this would be the time to get into the puts. If you're looking to short it. You know, there's always going to be trades that you get like this that end up coming back up above the resistance in a pretty big way. So be a little careful, but you know, I've seen so many retests and rejections here. If you want to be really safe, you could like wait till you start to see a little bit of a drop and then enter in there, but it's good confirmation if it rejects here. That would be what the put players want to see right here. Oh, you bought today's date. Damn, yeah, on Friday, always go out to the next week. Just keep that in mind. That's just the one thing to always keep in mind there. Because it's never smart to really buy options that expire the same day like that. Unless you're doing it real quick. And you're catching some good momentum. Hell yeah, UVXY. Dang. Coming right back up above there now. Keep watching it for possible rejection back, and that's the main thing to do here with this play. Don't want to enter till you see good price action back down towards that LOD. Around 426.70. Once we get close to there, I think it'll end up breaking, but like I said, you do see these pop backs fairly often. And it didn't stay under here, so just be patient with it. I buy yesterday's options. No problem, Jane. Yeah. Hopefully we get you back next week. You know, losses happen out there, and it's very important just to realize that. And yeah, just, you got it, Jane. Let's get some better moves next week coming in. Have a great weekend. Hey, I get another $3 for this book map I'm about to show. Go pet your cat. Oh, gosh. SPY coming back up off the dip. Wow. It had a good move down, but coming back strong now. Damn. Who posted Timmy up in the Discord, Gengar? Oh my god, that's got me. I love Timmy from South Park. South Park's a really good show. I've watched that show since I was like 5 years old. Your opinion on XME today? Yeah, not the best movement today. Probably just going to be choppy, in my opinion. I don't see it really exploding up too much more today. But watch for it next week. A lot of times stocks will run up, have a couple days of consolidation like this, and then go on a nice continuation. See if I can find an example of this for you here on the uptrend. Kind of like right here, look. Kind of like right here. That's what I'm looking for with XME over the next couple days, is that type of price action, little consolidation coming in, and then bam, next week we get on a nice run. That's what would be awesome. Since 5? No, Carlo, I'm lying. I was like 8 or something. 8 or 9. But yeah. Pretty insane price action out there. That explains the potty mouth. Yeah, I'm trying to log in, you stupid Robinhood. I gotta get on Robinhood to see something real quick. I never get on there. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Just let me enter the code. No. God, Robinhood sucks, dude. Terrible. Hmm. Just eyeing something up real quick. Yeah, I'm on there. I don't know why I even have to look at it right now, but I just had to get something for somebody. QQQ. Starting to sell off here. Yeah, Robinhood sucks. I hate it. I really do. Sad to say. I know a lot of people use it. A lot of people like it, but it's, I don't know. I get it. It looks simple. It's simple, but simple isn't good in stocks. Simple results in loss. You know, you want it to be, you want to have more features. Dude, Robinhood, you suck. Oh my god. You're making me re-log in now? You kidding me? Holy shit. I just got off the app and back on. Man, this sucks. I'm never using this app ever again after this. It's getting deleted. Holy shit. Oh my god. App is terrible. It pops up with like 10,000 things like, do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm like, I want to see the stock. All right, Boeing. 190, 190.50, holding very well on that resistance. I like to see that. I use Thinkorswim. That's the main one I use. Thinkorswim's pretty awesome. You know, it's easy. You log in, you're in. You're all good. You know, you log in, you can go do whatever you want. There's not 1,000 pop-ups for this or that or that. Your prices are good when you place the orders. You can actually see real charts. That's the one thing I don't get with Robinhood. People are like, I use Robinhood only. I'm like, yeah, that's not very good. You're getting like no charting with that. Their charts are awful. I hear the struggle in your voice. Young, it's rough, man. It's rough. I always say, like, if you're gonna do something, I always say this in life, you know, if you're gonna do something, do it to the best of your ability. If you use Robinhood, you're not doing the best to your ability. I hate to say it, but it's just the truth. That's just the truth. That's how it is. That's how it be. I hate to say it, but that's how it be. It's kind of like going to work out. You know, like, are you gonna work out and only go twice a week and just do very like light running every time? Or are you gonna go really work out? Are you gonna use all the machines, everything offered to you? You know, are you gonna put that work in to learn those machines and learn these new exercises and stuff? You know, that's the thing. It's like, are you gonna put the work in to be a better trader, right? Looks like Germany might have just legalized weed. What? Oh yeah. That'll be fun. We'll get some Guten Morgen MJ going on. Okay. Is that going to move the MJ stocks at all, or what's up with that? That's not why CGC is moving at all, is it? Oh yeah, they are. ACB is actually running too. Wow. Cannabis legalization in Germany. Wow, they really are popping on that news. ACB, same thing. On fire. This one's also been moving the past few days. Nice. PLNH isn't getting shit. They really need some passages of laws in the US at Planet 13. That's pretty cool though with the MJ stocks. That's some good news. Germany legalizes weed. I'm surprised we were allowed to have it here in the US before they were over there. Oh yeah, let's go weed stocks.
All right, all right, all right.
That's awesome. I see resistance at 633 on CGC. Let's check it. I'm not really seeing 633, maybe I guess 630 is a minor level there. Yeah, I can see 630, but after 630, I really like 666 or like 675. Somewhere up in that range, I think is even bigger. And that's also right at the top of the gap fill as well, up around 670. Yeah, whether it's a 4-hour or a daily, I mean, it'll look pretty. Let's see. Yeah, 630 is not bad, I see. Definitely not too bad. Yeah, I could see that as being definitely the first spot on the way up here, and then 670 to 7 after. Yeah, I see that. Those little wicks over there touching. Yeah, nice one, nice one. Not bad. I'll place a little level there, why not? I'm glad you said to go look at the 4-hour. Big meta, dump pending, double tops forming. It really looks like a dump today. I could see it. I could see a dump. It looks just like Microsoft. I'm not kidding. Same setup. Same type of play. Look at Microsoft. Sliding off on the day, right? Same thing with Meta. Starting to slide off. I really like this. This looks great. Good rejections. Good confirmation off the resistance. That actually looks really fire here. I like it. Apple looking like a push to the upside. It kind of does. It's doing a lot better than Microsoft and a lot of the other stocks that are kind of selling down today. It does have a pretty decent move going on. That high of days coming up around 172.60. Obviously make that break at that point. We're so close to it. No point in front running at this time. But it definitely looks better than the others. I'm not going to say I'm necessarily bullish on it, but it does look better. I really like that meta setup, though. It's looking good there with that resistance. Four-hour max. I see, DJ. Yeah, I like to go look at the dailies a lot too, DJ, just because a lot of times my intraday plan will be dictated by like a daily setup, if that makes sense. But the 4-hour does a pretty good job anyways. You can go back pretty far with that one. It's almost like looking at a daily, honestly. Pretty close. All right, guys. Well, hey, it's been a nice end of the week here on the live stream. I appreciate you all joining up. Sorry to bash on Robinhood so much. That was annoying, especially when you're trying to do something on live and you're, you know, having to click 10,000 pop-ups and stuff away. But really appreciate you guys. Seriously, have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Hell yeah, DJ. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Always nice to hear. Apple looking like a push to the upside. We already covered that one. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys joining up today. I hope everybody out there has a fantastic weekend. I'm actually having some fun tonight. We're heading to the casino. Oh yeah. Getting there. We're going to do a fantasy baseball draft there. It's going to be nice and good. All good in the hood on that. Fantasy baseball draft. Maybe have some Jaeger bombs or something. Yeah, it'll be a fun one. I haven't been to the casino in a little bit. So let's get after it. Really appreciate you guys, though. Of course, thanks for joining up. Keep watching Meta to the downside. This is some good confirmation right here. Looking pretty fire. Oh, they don't have a sportsbook, Mason. If I drove 30 more minutes to the casino on the Illinois side, I could have that, but I don't want to go that far. No problem, Xbox. Yeah, it was nice with Powell this week. Sent the market to new all-time highs. We'll have to see how it can end today, though. So far, fairly bearish looking this morning, but sounds good, guys. Have a fantastic one. I will see you in the Discord and see you on Monday morning. Don't forget the video Sunday night either. That'll be pretty important, but see you guys. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Dan and Venom. Appreciate you guys.